Hello student, today we shall discuss correlation. So what is correlation? Many times we came across the situations where two variables are interrelated, that is there is some kind of relation between them. For example, income and savings, income and expenditure, demand and price of goods, electricity bill and electricity consumption. In income and savings, when income increases, savings are also increases, or when income decreases, savings are also decreases. That is, income and savings are directly proportional to each other. Consider second example, income and expenditure. When income increases, expenditure is also increases, or when income decreases, expenditure is also decreases. Again, here we find that income and expenditure are directly proportional to each other. Consider third example, demand and price of a goods. In this example, when demand increases, price of a goods decreases, or when demand decreases, price of a goods are increases. That is, here demand and price of a goods are inversely proportional to each other. Consider last example, electricity bill and electricity consumption. Again, we know that when electricity consumption increases, electricity bill is also increases, or when electricity consumption decreases, electricity bill is also decreases. That means again here we find that electricity bill and electricity consumptions are directly proportional to each other. So in above four example, first example, second example, and last example are the example of are the examples of directly proportional to each other, and demand and the price of a goods is the example of inversely proportional to each other. So such type of variables are called as correlated variable. If we consider the first example, income and savings, if we denote income by using notation X and savings by using notation Y, we know that when income increases, savings are also increases, or when income decreases, savings are also decreases. That is, here X is directly proportional to Y, and mathematically it can be written as X proportional to Y. That middle symbol is used to denote directly proportional to each other. We convert this proportionality into equality by assigning some constant after equality sign, and we get the equation x is equal to ky. In this equation, k is constant and x and y are the variable. Highest power of both variable is 1, and therefore this equation is called as linear equation or linear relation between x and y. So x is equal to ky is the linear relation between income and savings. So therefore the definition of correlation is the extent of linear relationship between two interrelated or correlated variable is called as correlation. Correlation is used to find relation between two variables. That is, using correlation we find whether two variables are directly proportional to each other, or two variables are inversely proportional to each other, or there is no relation between two variables. And that's why this correlation is divided into three types, namely positive correlation. In positive correlation, two variables are directly proportional to each other. Second type of correlation is negative correlation. In negative correlation, two variables are inversely proportional to each other. Third type of correlation is no correlation. Example of positive correlation is income and savings, income and expenditure, electricity bill and electricity consumption, etc. Example of negative correlation is supply and price of goods, speed of a vehicle and time to reach destination. Example of no correlation is weight of a student and temperature, etc. Correlation coefficient is denoted by using notation small r. Small r always lies in between -1 and +1. These coefficient of correlations are often using two methods, namely the first one is graphical method and the second one is formula method. So, how to find correlation coefficient using graphical method and formula method, that we will discuss in next lecture. Thank you.